Hey Capricorn, hope you're doing well. This is your monthly February career and finance general reading and overview. See what's going on in your work, with your work and finance this month. I hope you can hear me because I've had audio issues and I'm attempting to speak as loudly as I can without shouting. I hope the volume's loud enough for you to hear. So we're moving into the year of we've just moved into the year of the horse, the fire horse. So Western equivalent is the horse is Gemini. Expect an accelerated pace, up tempo. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a lot of Capricorn placements in your chart, you could be cross-watching for a Capricorn. Take what resonates. Remember, throw out what doesn't. Don't force anything. Some of you, not all of you, I think you might be leaving a job or thinking of it. Watch out what you listen to. Could be gossip in the workplace. I feel like you've learned quite a lot over the last year and you're going to be taking that, banking the knowledge, implementing what you've learned. I feel as if maybe some of you have been doing an internship or you're new to a place and you've been learning as learning the ropes as you go. You're very helpful at work. You're very methodical at the moment, which is, well, is very typical Capricorn or stereotype, but it makes sense that you're being methodical, you're being organised, slow and steady, but with focus here. You maybe had to take a look over your shoulder, take stock of what you've been, how hard you've been working. You may feel that you working more this February you're going to go this month, I feel you're going to go towards better opportunities. I'm feeling some of you, not all of you, are going to leave something behind or a place of work and you're going to be seeking out better opportunities. Because for some of you, you've been working too hard for not enough reward. Some of you, you'll be looking at maybe other streams of income. I also feel that some of you are going to be very discerning about what you take on this month. Some of you may be in a place where you have to say no to a colleague or your boss, or negotiate a better situation. If you're self-employed, I feel as if that's relatively slow, but it's not, it's okay. It's not going to be a problem for you if things are moving relatively slowly. You may have to declutter as well. I feel somebody's, maybe January, maybe prior to even January, maybe November, December, somebody really peed you off. Said or did something behind your back that you're still recovering a little bit from. Somebody, I feel there's somebody in your workplace you don't entirely trust. And I feel this person, this might resonate with some of you, not all of you, just does that. There are like they're maybe a bit narcissistic, a troublemaker, you know. It's like they can't really help themselves. But it's fine because you're just, and also they feel that this person's quite immature, but you're okay because you just cut them down to size. Or you're going to cut them down to size. If you work for yourself, I feel as if some venture that you were involved in, perhaps pre-Christmas, I feel like December time, early December or late November, didn't go as well as you'd hoped. And then it left you in a place where you felt you really didn't trust the people that you got involved with. And you have to rebuild your confidence a bit and just say, look, you know, maybe it was just the wrong team, maybe I was working with the wrong people, maybe it was just not the right place for me. It's not a reflection of my work. But I feel like for some of you, not all of you, you had to really convince yourself that it wasn't the quality of your work, it was more that it wasn't the most suitable scenario for you. Because you manifest really easily. Normally you really manifest stuff. Things come in for you quite easily in terms of work and finance. And I feel as if, you know, your attitude is very much about, well, I'll just, you know, create more. I'll just bring in what I need. I can implement my own success. Yeah, because you're going to be, you know, again, another pentacle here, where you're going to be the 7. You're going to be watching things develop over this month, so that by the spring, I feel as if you'll begin to reap the rewards. For some of you, there's been an ending at work. For some of you, not all of you, there'll be a huge transformation in the way you work. You're feeling a change coming. You can sense that there's going to be transformation in your working life. There needs to be, I'm getting, because there needs to be. I feel like you need to be brave and have more faith in yourself, Capricorn. Some of your teachers, you might be changing grades, you know, teaching a different grade or something like that, or learning new skills. I feel like if you have a presentation coming up, you're going to come across as very organised, well-read. Clever. For some of you, not all of you, there'll be a birthday bash at work, which you'll go to and really enjoy, and it'll be a really good atmosphere. and it will benefit your actual day-to-day working life for some of you. For others, you'll have reason to want to, you'll be in a position to spend the end of the month in spring. You'll have some money to spare, money to share, I feel, as we move into the spring. Let's have a look. See what changes are coming up for Capricorn. It's very slow, it's very slow, it's very steady. There's changes afoot. There'll be choices you're going to make, quite significant choices over the next couple of weeks. You may also, some of you may be finding it a bit of a strain, juggling work life, family life, I feel. And some of you, there'll be 2 other people that you're working with who are going to have an inspiringly broad-minded attitude. I feel as if you need to have maybe open up your perspective on what your work can be and where your work can take you. You know, avoid limiting beliefs, I'm getting. What is it? Doubt your doubts, believe your beliefs, doubt your doubts. And also pay attention to your intuition when it comes to making decisions this month. Yellow, get some more yellow into your working environment. Go buy some daffodils, put them on your desk. Wear something yellow, solar plexus. Some work I feel you could do with some help with your solar plexus. Citrine is a good stone that also helps you with bringing in more finances. Citrine helps you with your intuition, maybe in combination with amethyst. That could help you, those 2 stones together. So what does Cappy need to know? What can help Capricorn with their February, their working week in the month of February? Yeah, limiting beliefs. So doubt your doubts, believe your beliefs. Don't allow yourself to limit what you're capable of doing, because you're capable of a lot. And I feel that sometimes this month, you might feel that you're not as capable as you really are. And make sure you're vulnerable enough to not work from, let's say, a place of ego. Make sure you're working, especially if you have your own business, if you're self-employed, make sure that you're working from a place of your own understanding of when you're vulnerable, when you're open, you'll be able to welcome things like change. You know, when you're open, you'll be able to accept other people's criticism, or you know, their criticism as constructive. Because this month you're balanced. You're balanced, you're looking to achieve better balance. You're looking to achieve better balance in your work life, and your work home life, work and family life, I feel. Now, if you're cautious, which is you're taking caution because you don't want to be overspending. You don't want to be spending more than you're earning, spending what you haven't got here. And I believe you're going to be cautious, even though funds aren't going to be tight. I believe that you're still going to have a certain caution. If you're starting something new, you're going to start that with a fair degree of caution too. You're not going to be kind of taking any major sudden risks. It's going to be a slow and steady month for you, Cappy, by the looks. Also remind yourself that you can reward yourself for your hard work. And for many of you, not all of you, you are happily self-employed. And, you know, time alone, the time you have alone, you're going to make a lot of use of, you're going to make optimum use of, I feel. And I believe that the plans you make are going to work out pretty well too. Some of you, not all of you, might also receive some kind of prize or particular commendation for the work you've done by this spring. You might be up for an award, for some of you. Yeah, if you need to let go of a job and you need to look at some other options, then make sure you do move the fuck on without delay, you know, without regret. And channel your medicine woman, so make sure you channel your energy wisely. Some of you might be working in you might be a health professional. For some of you, you're healers. You literally work in the healing profession, which is why I feel you need some yellow, some solar plexus strengthening. But all in all, Cappy, I think it's, you know, things are going to be okay this month. Keep your head down, keep your focus. Don't limit yourself. Remember that it's okay to be cautious. You're balanced. You're going to at least achieve that by the end of the month, moving into March. I'm wishing you all the best. I hope you have a great February. Making sure you get enough rest when you need. And take care of yourself. Sending you lots of love. Till next time. Bye.